Hey my peoples, how are you guys doing? Right now I'm outside of this Meko hair salon. Can you guys see it? We're doing this natural hair, well, not we, but I came here for like a natural hair event, and this person actually was the first person who actually cut all my relaxed hair off. So who you guys can see it? Let's go inside together.
Didn't come out like the girl in the video.
Never comes out.
It never comes out. Well, that's the reason why we're presenting to you our new services. So we're actually adding a natural hair care boutique and a training session, a training studio here. So now when you come into our boutique, you don't just have to go through the product haphazardly. You have professional stylists here to actually sit you down, give you consultations. We actually do porosity tests and elasticity tests to help you sample the products on your hair. So now you know how the product is going to work on your hair before buying it. Or we have style session studios, so now you're not just watching a video and trying to figure out how to do the style. You have professional stylists that's going to walk you through step by step how to accomplish the style on your hair. So when you leave here, you're going to know how to do the twist. You're going to know how to do that pinup, so that it looks just as good as it does on a girl on a video. Because y'all know she's been practicing for a long time before she actually puts that video, right? Right. But a lot of people wish they had stylists that would come to their house or had somebody professional there.
Hi everyone. As she mentioned, my name is Garon. So the oil that she now carries is something that came out of a necessity for me. I think I had a perm from 15 to 19 or 18. Then I had been natural afterwards until now. Market. So I started selling it online. It's now sold at a couple of salons in New Jersey, as it's sold here. Sold a couple of salons in Brooklyn, different boutiques in Brooklyn. My main goal is to get it in the hands of people who are meeting women with alopecia every day, because my reach is only so much. So I would love it to be in the hands of someone like Meko, who's gonna have women coming to salon every day who will talk to her and handle like I have alopecia. I also sell it as a dermatologist at the Upper West Side of Manhattan in Brooklyn as well. So that's another avenue where women usually are bringing up the fact that they have alopecia at dermatologist's office. I would say most women, once they start using it for a month and a half, they start seeing fuzz where they had bald spots. So the oil, this is the thing with hair care and another piece of education. You have to use something consistently for you to see results. And I strongly encourage scalp massages with the oil. So every 3 days, if you have a bald spot, you really massage it with the oil. And you massage your entire head basically, because if you have any kind of inflammation, it may start showing at your crown, but then you can't just treat your crown. Your entire scalp needs to be treated, because the symptoms may not be showing everywhere, but you need to massage your entire scalp. So for me, it took me a couple of months to start seeing like full results of my hair, and that's another piece of education where it's not a miracle oil when you pour it on your head today and tomorrow you wake up with hair, because there's no product like that. But it's a product that really teaches you to really start caring for your scalp and caring for your hair in a different way.
Ladies.
Hello.
Like you said, my name is Princess. I'm going to tell us about wrap. Wrap is one unique thing that gives us a different beauty. It brings out the traditional beauty in you. Some people say, I just wrap my hair because it's messy. No. You're wrapping your hair because you want a different look. When you have wrap, it's different from when you're having weave, you're having your hair twist out. Wrap gives you a unique traditional look. So I'm going to show you how I did this today, how I came to this result today. Really quick. You put this over. This is a wrap.
Oh, okay.
So I wrap it here. So you do it like this. Just to make it stay, so that you won't, just do this over. Yeah.
You didn't know she had all that going on under this.
Sure enough did it.
Oh, let me get away all
Right.
Like real quick.
Awesome.
Tuck it in. And here we're ready. I want to show her because she's gonna do the same thing too. Are you seeing me? Okay. You can do it as tight as you want, but make sure it's comfortable for you that you can take all the time you're gonna have the wrap on your head. I don't like too much wrap because I'm allergic to anything tied to my scalp. So what I do, I loosen it a little bit. Check yourself in the mirror. Am I good to go? And you can add some little style. This is the regular thing, just to make you have a different look. And that's
All right, nice.
That's it. 5 minutes. You're good to go.
The line of products for all
Her name is
textures
Scarlett.
with curly hair. And basically what my products do is I wanted to streamline the styling process. So I found that when I used to have hair and before I made my products, I was using like 4, 5, 6 different products, you know, like a hair gel, a leave-in, an oil, aloe vera, you know, like all kinds of stuff to try to weigh my hair down, give it that curly look without any frizz. I want it to be defined. Only for like a few hours later, when my hair was starting to dry, all of it would just poof back up, right? And then you'd be out thinking you're cute, and your friends are looking at you watching your hair grow. And it didn't help that I lived in Florida at the time, and I lived by the beach, and it was just like 2 hours of styling was just like a no-go. So I decided that I wanted to make my own product. Started out with what I call the perfect hair gel. And that's the Get Set Hair Jelly. It is one of my best sellers, especially on a hot, humid day. It's one of those products that is going to clump the curls, to define the curls. It's going to keep it that way for several days. And then I also have a lot of moisturizers because, of course, we always want our hair to stay moisturized. So I say that you're going to get moisturized, defined curls for several days using my product. Without any product buildup, because I use a lot of natural ingredients. So I find that when you're using commercial products, you know, they have the silicones and all the other, like a lot of synthetic ingredients, you tend to get that product buildup. But when you're using natural products, natural oils, things that are found in nature, those rinse out easily out of your hair. So you won't need to shampoo as often for those of you who are afraid of having dry hair.
You start to rinse a client and the water almost rolls off.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, but scientifically, it doesn't really make that much sense because the more coily your hair is, the flatter the follicle is, right? So the rounder your cuticle is, it's like, I always make the analogy, if like you had like Play-Doh when you were a kid, or you have kids that press the Play-Doh, it's like the star shape or the circle shape, right? The one that's the oval is always comes out like this. So what happens is it's harder to emerge, and it cracks the cuticle as it's emerging because it's not perfectly round, it's oval. So that kind of porosity conversation is kind of interesting because technically her hair would really scientifically be more porous. So if I put bleach on her hair, she would lighten very quickly. Which means that everybody talks about the whole moisture thing, like how do I keep moisture? Well, the cuticle is, the more coily your hair is, the more cracked the cuticle is because of how it emerges, right? So the whole moisture piece is really about just what you're doing. When your hair is wet, the hydrogen bond is broken, right? Which is why it's longer, like smoother, you put conditioner. They can't shampoo their hair that often. Like I've seen so many men with dry scalp issues because they wear a wave cap. They're not washing their hair every day, maybe once a week, right? So it's like,
And you're putting a pomade on over
right,
and over.
exactly. And they have a lot of dry scalp issues. So first of all, right, just because he's got, you can see he's got this really great curl pattern. So drench is basically going to do exactly what happens if you rinse, rinse, rinse. But the good thing is that if he wants to have this natural style, he's got to get moisture in his hair. He's got to get water in his hair.